first of all, good afternoon and congratulations, Aryan, that you have been so consistent in your performance and you're scoring so good. May I know how much are you scoring for this RE-NEET 2026 examination in total?
710.
710. Very good. Aryan, can you introduce yourself?
I am Aryan. I've been studying in Aakash since the past 2 years,
Okay,
and this was my first attempt basically in NEET.
okay. Great. Anything regarding your schooling? Can you tell where you have completed your 10th and 12th from?
DPS Varanasi.
DPS Varanasi. So your upbringing, your schooling, everything has been from Varanasi itself.
Yes, after class 5.
Okay. So you joined Akash for your preparations, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you joined it in class 11th.
Yeah.
So Aryan, tell me, how did you decide to get into the profession of medicine? Like when did you get inspired to be a doctor?
Actually, my grandfather is CMO, so he inspired me the most.
Okay. That's great. If you have someone in your family, then obviously that becomes an automatic inspiration. Can I know about your family background, about your mom, about your dad, about your siblings?
My sister is in class 11. She's also preparing for NEET. My father
Great.
is in IT PHU.
Okay, that's really nice. And what about your mother?
She's a housemaker.
Okay, great. Okay, so Aryan, tell me, where did you actually start your preparation journey from? After 10th, what was your entire plan? Had you planned it in your 10th after giving your boards for the high school, that you will be planning from the 11th and 12th itself?
I mean, it was quite clear even since class 9th I want to do NEET. So
Okay. That's great. So tell me, what are the factors that a student should see while he or she is deciding a coaching institute to prepare for a medical journey for the NEET preparation? What are the factors that one should see?
I mean, they should see how many selections they are giving and how are the teachers, how is the faculty. And if
Mhm.
reading the same materials is producing past year toppers, then they can, trust them ki the material is enough to score good.
Okay, great, Aryan. Okay, so you were scoring 710. Do you know where have you created the error? Where have you committed the mistake?
Biology.
Biology. Okay, so out of the three subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology, which one has been your favorite?
Physics.
Physics. And why? May I know the reason?
I mean, I find it easy to visualize things than just rote learning it.
Okay, great. So tell me, Aryan, what is your dream college where you want to get into?
AIMS Delhi.
That was a very definite and absolute answer. Any list of any other three colleges which you see after AIMS Delhi where you might see yourself?
Maulana Azad,
Maulana
UCMS,
Azad.
PMC
Okay,
Mellore.
UCMS, CMC, very good. Okay, so tell me, Aryan, what were your basic steps when you started your preparation in class 11th? Where did you start your focus from?
I mean, I knew ki I have to be consistent from the beginning, otherwise the backlog just keeps piling and you won't be able to do it in the last month.
Okay.
So I always made sure ki after studying the chapter, I practice the modules or maybe make short notes for the revision stuff. That's
Okay. That's really great. Okay. And what about if you have to suggest or if you have to tell people that these are the specific habits that you have adapted for each of the subjects, physics, chemistry, or biology, what it could be? Like if you could narrate or recite 2 or 3 tips which one should specifically follow, whether it is physics, whether it is chemistry, or whether it is biology.
I mean, in NEET, the most important thing is repetition.
Hmm.
Because you have to read the same thing again and again to remember it for the exam day, because the syllabus is quite big. So if you will just study something one time, you won't remember it.
It is one of your favorite subjects. And may I know what are the major zones in physics, major chapters in physics, which you find very interesting, quite interesting?
SHM, waves, heat transfer.
SHM and waves, heat transfer. Okay. And what do you think can be the major high weightage topics that one student should focus on while he's preparing for NEET examination, suppose NEET 2027 examination, that he should focus on?
Electrostatics.
Electrostatics. Okay.
Whole heat segment.
Whole heat segment. Okay, great. Now, if I talk about physics, apart from solving question, do you think one should go for any other books or suggestions or any other books, major books that one can prefer for the preparation of physics?
If you solve the Aakash modules and momentum booster, it's already enough, but if you have time, you can solve JEE Mains PYQ.
Okay, okay, okay. Now, talking about chemistry, we have three segments: physical chemistry, organic, and inorganic chemistry. Which was one of your major favorites out of these three?
Organic.
Organic. Okay. Any major chapter from where a lot of questions are asked from the organic chemistry?
Alcohol, GOC.
Alcohol, phenol, ether, and GOC, general organic chemistry. Okay, fine. What about physical chemistry and inorganic chemistry? If you have to narrate one tip for physical chemistry and inorganic chemistry preparation, what could it be?
Inorganic chemistry, the only thing you can do to score full is you have to remember NCERT completely.
Yeah.
You will
Exceptions and
have to
NCERT.
read all the paragraphs, all the tables given in NCERT. For
Okay.
physical chemistry, you just have to practice more and more questions. You need to learn how to approximate things, because sometimes you will know the formula, but you will not be able to calculate it in the exam.
Right. Okay. So, if I have to compare the RE-NEET 2026 examination paper, especially talking about physics in the chemistry section, or if I talk about all the three subjects, with the paper that got cancelled on 3rd of May 2026, that was the actual paper of NEET 2026, which do you find was more difficult?
Physics and chemistry to RE-NEET was harder.
RE-NEET was harder. And
Biology was same for both.
What were the changes that you have seen if you talk about NEET 2026 examination and RE-NEET 2026 examination? What are the major changes that have been done in this 1.5 month that NTA has inculcated in its paper during this 1.5 months? Any
Basically,
major changes?
the questions were made longer, and they were just giving the information in the form of paragraphs instead of writing the values straight away.
Okay,
so they have increased the size of questions, so you have to increase your attention span to read the question in one go.
Okay. You mean to say that the questions were lengthy, but the basic concept of the calculation was very small. That was not that complicated or complex.
Basically, you had to focus on what the question is asking you, and then you had to solve it, because the questions were made quite lengthy, so it was difficult to understand what the question was asking.
Okay. After the RE-NEET 2026 examination, what is one major suggestion that you would like to give to the NEET 2027 aspirants? One major suggestion after seeing the paper of RE-NEET 2026.
They should try to give as many tests as possible so they can increase their question solving speeds. And try to stay calm in every situation, because sometimes centers are not always that great, so they have to practice how to sit in every situation.
Great. And talking about biology, like every time it is said that biology is considered as one of the major segments, obviously because it carries 360 marks, lengthier as well as time consuming. Do you agree with this point with respect to RE-NEET 2026 exam?
I mean, what I believe is if someone has read NCERT 5 to 6 times, he will be able to do it in 30 minutes.
Okay. Were there any major changes in the question pattern type which were asked in the biology this time? Like
fill in the blanks, match
multiple
the column.
statement-based questions. Okay, so these are the changes.
There was match a column also.
Match the column. Okay, great. Okay, talking about your preparation, if I ask you, how has your family been supportive during your journey for these 2 years?
I mean, they have been very supportive. They never actually, pressurized me to get under 100 rank or something. They were just like, bas medical college mil jaye, like.
What about the faculties of Aakash? How have they been supportive with you during this journey of 2 years?
I mean, they have been very supportive. They even took extra classes, test papers, and whenever I went to clear my doubts, they were always there.
Okay, that is great. Okay, sometimes whenever you felt exhausted, tired, or demotivated, what is one therapeutic thing that you had adopted during your preparation strategy or something?
I mean, what I feel is that after 15 days of continuous study, you get tired. So what I used to do is I used to take 1 day off, but like it was sure that on this day I won't study anything, but after that at least 15 days I will follow my routine.
That's really great. Talking about your routine, Aryan, can you explain your routine in brief? How your day was planned?
After basically school or coaching, my main focus was just revising the notes, solving questions, and sometimes I used to read biology NCERTs, that the same thing that was taught in the coaching.
Okay, that's great. So if I talk about faculty, sir is also there, Sanjay sir is also there. May I know, sir, which subject have you taught to Aryan?
Sir, botany subject. I have botany subject.
Okay, sir. So can you tell like how have you guided Aryan during this whole journey of 2 years?
सर बेसिकली जो है आर्यन का अगर देखूँ तो इनिशियली ही फोकस इसका पढ़ाई पे रहा है अच्छे से। एंड
जी
जहाँ तक सब्जेक्ट की बात है तो जैसे अभी लास्ट टाइम में जब इसका एग्ज़ाम स्टार्ट हुआ और इसने नीट के बाद रीनीट दिया इसने ये, तो रीनीट के पहले ही जब नीट का एग्ज़ाम हो रहा था तो हम लोग एक स्पेशल बैच बनाते हैं अपना, एम 720 बैच होता है वो।
ओके
तो उसमें बेसिकली हम लोग सर क्या करते हैं कि जितना मैक्सिमम प्रैक्टिस करा सके बच्चे को हम लोग, बिकॉज मेरा मेन फोकस होता है कि इनकी जो स्पीड और एक्यूरेसी जबरदस्त हो इनकी, तो वो रिगरस प्रैक्टिस हम लोग कराते हैं। इवन कि मतलब पूरे मंथ में मतलब हो सकता है कि आफ्टर 3 days आफ्टर 4 days कोई एक इनको हम लोग वीक ऑफ देते हूँ, बाकी हर रोज इनका पेपर होता था, डिस्कशन होता था। तो मुझे लगता है उसकी बहुत हेल्प मिला है इसको ये, और
जी
ओवरऑल ये भी बहुत लेबोरियस था। और जो बुक्स थी एनसीईआरटी की बुक्स को इसने 4 to 5 times रीड किया, उसको लाइन बाय लाइन स्टडी किया उसको इसने, तो दैट्स फाइन।
दैट इज ग्रेट। आर्यन, आपसे बात करते हुए अगर मैं पूछूं कि मॉक टेस्ट का कितना इम्पोर्टेंस होता है ड्यूरिंग द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ नीट एग्जामिनेशन?
I mean, mock test is very important because you not only need to learn the things, you need to find, like, you need to attempt it in the examination, right? So you need to understand कि बस formula याद कर लिया कि हो भी पा रहा है कि नहीं.
Yes.
So
Also,
that is where the mock test
I
helps
think
you.
it builds the whole disciplined environment that you are sitting there for 3 hours and attempting the whole
Yes.
examination. You're getting the feeling of the environment of the examination before the examination. Okay.
Yes.
So usually, how much were you scoring when the mock tests were being performed? How much did you usually score during your mock test?
In AIM 720, I used to score between 680 to 700.
Okay, 680 to 700. Okay, great. Tell me, Aryan, when NEET 2026 examination was officially cancelled and RE-NEET 2026 was announced, what was your first reaction listening about
I mean,
this?
I was very sad because I was scoring 715 in that too.
Okay,
So,
okay, that's
I mean, it
great.
took me 5-6 days to come on track again, but eventually I did.
Okay. What is one additional thing that you had adopted during this 1.5 month journey from after this NEET 2026 was cancelled till the RE-NEET 2026 examination? Any
I mean,
changes in your preparation?
the only thing I adopted was to keep the negativity away, at least for the 1.5 months while I'm preparing.
Yeah, okay. There were a lot of negative rumors also regarding the RE-NEET 2026 paper leaks as well. Were you focused? Were you affected by these rumors also?
I was determined कि जो भी होगा मतलब RE-NEET के बाद देखेंगे.
That's a good approach. That's really a very optimistic and positive approach. That at least I should be performing what I am meant for. जो होगा उसके बाद उसके डील किया जाएगा. Okay, Aryan. Tell me, Aryan, during your preparation, how has your friend circle been involved in this? Has it had a positive influence, negative influence, or neutral influence? Talking about your friend circle.
I think friend circle is very important because if others in your friend group are not scoring well, you will not be motivated to keep scoring high. I mean, you need someone to compare yourself to.
Right. A healthy competition is always better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Talking about further, what do you think about these जो आए दिन स्कैम सुनने में आ रहे हैं पेपर लीक्स को लेकर के? अभी हाल फिलहाल में CUET में भी कुछ कंसर्न्स उठे थे, आपके क्लास 12 के बोर्ड रिजल्ट्स में भी बहुत सारे इश्यूज और कंसर्न्स रिपोर्ट किए गए थे. सो व्हाट इज योर take on this? What is your opinion on this?
I mean, it's very sad that such things are happening, but it's not in my control. So
yes, it is not in your control. Do you think that these education policies and these educational steps should be taken, exams especially, should be taken very seriously in our country?
Yes, because I mean, engineers and doctors are like quite important in the society.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. So, Aryan, tell me, I'll be having a rapid fire round with you and I'll be asking few questions. You have to answer that spontaneously. Okay. So, the first question is, would you prefer late night studying or early morning studying?
Early morning.
Early morning studying. Any reason?
It helps me to focus. The first thing I do is wake up and study.
Okay, great. Next, if you are asked to study physics for 1 hour and chemistry for 1 hour, what would you choose?
Physics
for 1 hour. Okay. If you're asked to study any one chapter in botany, what would it be?
Cell cycle.
Cell cycle. Okay, great. Next, any healthy snack or any type of snack which you mostly prefer during your preparation while you're sitting for your studies or something?
Chips, Red Bull.
Chips, Red Bull. Okay, great. Okay. What do you think? What is your take upon this? That should NEET 2027 or whatever NEET examination is conducted later on, should it be shifted to CBT mode, that is computer-based test mode? Will it be
I
possible to
think,
conduct it?
I mean, it will be a challenge because the number of candidates are a lot, but I think it will be better to conduct it in CBT.
Okay, and why do you think that way?
I mean, I feel ki it will be easier to maintain quality if at a time only 1.5 lakh students are giving, because it's hard to govern if at the same time 25 lakh people are attending the same exam all over the world, all over India, sorry.
जी, बीच में ये भी न्यूज़ आई थी कि शायद नीट 2027 से आपके अटेम्प्ट्स और एज पे भी बार लग सकता है, that there may be a limited attempt and a age limit to appear for the NEET examination. What is your take on this? What is your opinion on this?
I think it's good. I mean, max to max, someone should dedicate maximum 3 to 4 years, not more than that. I mean, you cannot just keep giving it again and again.
Okay. Any tip or advice for someone who is scoring low marks in NEET 2026 or RE-NEET 2026 examination? What would be your honest suggestion to that person? Suppose if that person is scoring around 400 to 500 in this range, what would be your suggestion to that person?
I mean, the only suggestion that I would like to give is to ask, question himself or herself where did he or she went wrong, and consider where he or she is truly ready to study one more year.
Okay.
If they feel that the answer is yes from the inside, then I think they should take drop.
And when do you think a person should stop taking drop further?
I mean, when you have given it 2 to 3 years, I mean, when you have given everything you can, then you should stop if you have not cleared.
What are the other major fields in the medicine or for class 12 PCB students that you can suggest, if not MBBS?
Research and BDS.
BDS, biotechnology research, etc. Okay, great. Aryan, I would also like to know your opinions or your suggestions for those people who have just passed class 10th and have started preparing for NEET. That is, they have just entered class 11 and are planning for or targeting for NEET 2028 examination. What would be your honest suggestion for a beginner who has just entered class 11th?
I mean, the only thing important in the early days is to get used to studying long hours. Because in class 10th, we are not used to studying 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. So you need to get used to it.
Okay. Sir,
and even if you're not able to study, you should just like sit on the table at least to make a habit of sitting.
That will build a consistency or habit eventually. Sir, आपका क्या opinion, आपका क्या suggestion होगा ऐसे बच्चों के लिए जो अभी class 11th में गए हैं?
सर, अभी जो क्लास 11th में गए हैं तो ओपिनियन तो सर यही है कि ये जो 11th और 12th क्लास होती है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्लास है ये जी। तो मैं जरा आकाश के अगर प्रोस्पेक्ट से देखूं मैं यहाँ पर तो मोस्टली जो 11th-12th के बच्चे होते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा चांसेस होते हैं उनके सिलेक्ट होने की, बिकॉज 2 ईयर की जर्नी होती है और 2 साल कंसिस्टेंट यहाँ पर पढ़ते हैं वो, और एक एनफ टाइम मिलता है उन्हें कंटेंट को पढ़ने के लिए, रिवाइज करने के लिए। तो मेरे अकॉर्डिंग तो 11th-12th जो है एक जो है प्रीसियस टाइम होता है और डेफिनेटली बच्चे इसमें निकालते हैं सर।
जी सर, साथ ही साथ मैं ये भी जानना चाहूँगा कि व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन, हाउ शुड वन manage his mental health while he or she is preparing for a big examination like NEET examination?
मेंटल हेल्थ तो अब इसमें क्या है कि बहुत सपोर्ट होता है पेरेंट का सर इसमें जी। जैसे आर्यन ने भी बताया कि आज अगर ये इस मुकाम पर है तो पेरेंट्स का बहुत सपोर्ट मिला है जी जी। तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर बच्चा इसमें प्रिपेयर कर रहा है तो कभी उसके मार्क्स अप्स होते हैं, कभी डाउन होते हैं, तो उसमें पेरेंट का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है। तो अगर वो उसको उस समय उनके साथ होते हैं और कभी अगर मार्क्स कम भी होते हैं तो उसको बोलते नहीं बेटा तू अच्छा कर रहा है एंड आगे प्रिपेयर करो, आगे बहुत अच्छा होगा तुम्हारा ये। एज ए टीचर हम लोग भी पढ़ाते हैं बच्चों को, तो बहुत सारे बच्चे, जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ आपको अपने आर्यन का जो नीट में एग्जाम था 715 मार्क्स इसके आ रहे थे अकॉर्डिंग टू NTA आंसर की। लेकिन जब इसको पता लगा कि नहीं जो है ये नीट कैंसिल हो गया है, इसने क्या किया कि पंच मार दिया दीवार में कि ये कैसे हो गया ये, बिकॉज इसने बहुत मेहनत की थी इसकी जी। फिर बाद में पेरेंट्स का जैसे पेरेंट्स भी हैं, मुझे पता चला, सर लोगों को पता चला, पेरेंट्स को पता चला, और पेरेंट्स शायद बाहर के ही थे, तो हमारे सर लोग भी साथ में इसके रहे और मेंटली बहुत सपोर्ट किया इसको हम लोगों ने। और इनिशियली इसने 2 और 3 पेपर्स हमारे इसने ड्रॉप किए। हम लोग कंटिन्यूसली कनेक्ट में इसके रहे, क्योंकि अच्छा बच्चा था। और आप जो बोले, मेंटली बहुत स्ट्रांग होना पड़ता है बच्चे को इसके लिए, और उसके लिए टीचर्स का सपोर्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और पेरेंट्स का भी बहुत सपोर्ट है। तो आई होप पेरेंट्स ने भी अच्छी भूमिका निभाई, हम लोग भी साथ में रहे, और आज इसने फिर अच्छा किया। तो सर मेरे अकॉर्डिंग जो है, पेरेंट का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है, टीचर्स का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है बच्चों की मेंटल हेल्थ को ठीक करने के लिए।
जी बिल्कुल। सो आर्यन, आपका क्या इस पे ओपिनियन होगा कि हाउ शुड, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली यू हैव बीन थ्रू दैट फेज कि नीट एग्जामिनेशन कैंसिल हुआ, तो ऑब्वियसली दैट मस्ट हैव बीन वेरी डिप्रेसिंग इन द बिगिनिंग। आपको क्या लगता है कि खुद को कैसे पेशेंटली मैनेज कर सकता है एक स्टूडेंट, एक नीट एस्पिरेंट?
आई मीन you have to accept some things in life. Not everything is going to happen like the way you want it to happen. So you have to do what's in your control.
Right. Very, very good. Actually very inspiring, Aryan. So Aryan, last few questions for you. What were your feelings? What was your feeling while you were at the examination center? While you were before the examination, I would ask.
I mean, I was content that I have done everything I could in this 1.5 months.
Okay. And what would you suggest? How did you manage those 3 hours time slot? If I talk about how did you manage your time for attempting the NEET examination during those 3 hours while you're sitting in the examination hall?
First 30 minutes I did biology.
Okay.
Then I did 30-40 minutes of chemistry. Then I shifted to physics, and then again I came back to chemistry.
So that is a very strategic and specific or common pattern, I must say.
Basically, I kept on doing whatever I could in one go.
Okay, biology first, then chemistry,
at the last
and at last
I did
physics.
The remaining questions which were hard.
Great. And what do you think about, if I talk about OMR bubbling or OMR filling, what is the pattern that you had adopted for filling the OMR?
I mean, my pattern is not that great because I used to fill everything in the end, but it's what worked the best for me.
Okay, Aryan. So wishing you all the best for your examination result. You are already scoring a good mark of 710 out of 720, and you have done your studies and all this preparation from Aakash Varanasi. Hoping to see the best out of you in the future. And that's it. Thank you for joining with us. Thank you, sir, for being with us. It was nice meeting both of you and knowing you both. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much.